I'm gonna show y'all something so divine. Divine time and divine intervention. While I'm gonna go and play some basketball. But I'm gonna go flip a verse to the Bible and show y'all something. Hold on, I got the Quran right here too, so I'm gonna show you how, you feel me, people don't think you can transverse information into information. This is what real universe study is. You know what I'm saying? I really study the universe, and I study beyond the universe. And people are like, oh, how can you study beyond the universe? You can't even see it. That's because you don't work to see it. Me, I work to see it. I work to believe it. You feel me? If you, cause look, it's a loophole, a healthy loophole in the Bible. It said, oh, he do drugs, or he sell drugs this good, then he should be able to, you feel me? He should be able to sell the Bible for me this good. Oh, he smoking these drugs this good, he should be able to smuggle good energy in this good. You feel what I'm saying? He could do this good, he could do that good, they could do this. So I'm like, oh, we poor. We looking for ways to understand new information. Like we looking for new ways to be rich. So I'm sitting back, I'm like, hold on. If we look around in society and we see things, you feel me, that's of low nature, and we obviously want to see more color in nature, like everything looks so gloomy, like you can tell like the energy is just not at the peak level that it can be, which we all fighting for, which we all trying to prove to ourselves and other people. Like, man, it's more energy. You got to know how to search for it. Even though they like, man, I know if we go on a plan, we could do this. I know if we start it, we're going to be able to find it. But a lot of people are like, oh, I can't find the right person to be with. I can't find the right person to do this. And it's not about a search mechanism. It's about letting it be with the flow. So let me teach you about how things are actually, you feel me? So if I'm looking for new ways to make money, I look for new ways to create energy and actually sustain beyond my reasonable conscious, or what people can quote unquote see as my conscious as being. Like I'm looking at a red cardinal, but I'm imagining 15 red cardinals on all these branches. You feel what I'm saying? I'm imagining cardinals as in a, you feel me, as in a flower. You know what I'm saying? And then look how it manifests. It will manifest and close. You know what I'm saying? It will manifest in just the next reality that you quote, that you really didn't think you was gonna see. And they'd be like, oh, you probably set that up. You probably set that up. No. Parables is something that connects one point right here, and it connects another point right here, and then it makes a total message. So if I'm looking at a red cardinal, imagining, you feel me, 15 more other cardinals, you know what I'm saying? And then look, 15 plus 15 is 30. I said 15 more other cardinals, 15 plus 15, that's, you feel me? That's 303. Just showing you how energy will connect and energy will pull due to your highest faith. Faith is light. Faith is like the sun. Faith is like your heart. Your heart brings out light from the energy that you think of. You are what you eat. Once your heart beats out what you eat and what you said, it really creates a new congruency of continuation and growth. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about seeing big words. It's about understanding what you eating. People will go like, oh, I just ate a big meal. Okay, go eat some words that would transgress you, or not transgress you, transverse you into a further, you feel me, acceptance. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you feeling like, okay, I accept myself to make money like this, or I accept myself to think like this in order to make money or make this goal, then you should actually accept yourself to saying, okay, this is how I want to congru information, this is how I want to congru you feel me, wisdom, or this is how I want to congru my imagination and intuition to actually make my atmosphere, not only the atmosphere, but my mental better, so I can open up a new valve for me to actually create, you feel me, a new form of sustaining. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm looking to be a better sheep herder and be able to shave the sheep faster, I'm gonna go into my imagination, and I'm not gonna just sit there and be like, oh, my imagination is saying, you know, you're not gonna sit there and be like, what is my imagination saying? What is it saying? No, you're gonna sit there and be formless. You're gonna sit there and be like, yeah, I'm moving. That's why I say dance. That's why if nobody will see it, but all farmers know how to dance. All farmers, they know how to dance. Even if they say it with themselves, because they understand how to be formless, also being at a form to see things grow. You see, they actually gotta look at it like, okay, things may grow this way, they may grow that way. Even if you dancing with thoughts, it could be a silent dance, it could be a loud dance. Either one, you must know how to be balanced between both. Also, it's also saying, if you know how to be silent, you know how to be loud with each creation, which goes back into what I'm saying. If you know how to do this so well, then on the opposite side, you'll also know how to do that so well. So when people thinking like they're feeling shorted in life and they feel like they can't be in congruency of what's next or what's going on, it's not about you seeing that you can't do it like that. It's look at the opposite and see, or the opposite that's congruent to positive factors, and see how well you're actually maneuvering in certain, you feel me, functions that actually still bring a positive connection to things. It's not always about how, that oak tree, it grow way more branches, but this pine tree may hold way more birds. You feel what I'm saying? The birds may like the smell of the pine tree more than it's like sitting on the oak tree. You know what I'm saying? You just got to look at the factors that's benefiting you. It may not seem like it's holding inside of it. It may not seem like what you really deal want is being held in the biggest basket that you feel that you need. It may be that small thing in that small basket that real deal, you feel me, open up your mind to a conscious where it starts connecting other people like an octopus. You feel me? It starts changing the colors due to the atmosphere. And it real deal can blend in. Other than a chameleon, it looked beautiful when it changed colors and it got more brighter colors. But a chameleon may not be able to hide as well as an octopus. But that's only because it's in two different atmospheres. And that's what you must realize. You may be in two different atmospheres or two different situations in the future that actually benefit something other than what other people are already working towards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that too. Y'all stay with me. Hold on. Quran, Holy Bible and Quran. Now I'm just this. You see, it got no breaks. Hold on, what that is? That's a divine break. Cause it's like a couple pages bent with it. But I'm gonna do random flip. You feel me? It say the cave. My left finger on denying the Quran, my right finger on Moses and Al-Qadir. So we are denying the Quran and Moses and Al-Qadir. I'm gonna just flip this Bible right here. Whatever it's on, you feel me? I'm gonna put it on my leg. All right, denying the Quran. It say this the Thematic English translation of the message of the final revelation of the clear Quran. You feel what I'm saying? We have surely set forth in this Quran every kind of lesson for people, but humankind is the most argumentative of all beings, and nothing prevents people from believing when guidance comes to them and from seeking their Lord forgiveness except their demand to meet the same fate of earlier deniers, or that the torment will comfort them face to face. Meaning, if you learn from a transgressor in the past, you know what I'm saying? If you don't learn from a transgressor in the past and you see what they're doing and you continue it, that punishment gonna be worse on you. What's up, Thomas? For real?
That's me.
Because I remember I seen they was doing the tunnel, so I was wondering where it was going to come from.
What's that?
They doing the tunnel right there, aren't they?
Well, they're setting up the dig across there with
Okay, yeah. So I wonder where it would have come from, because I was walking over there the other day. I was like, I wonder if the otter will come back or the meat, and I said, I wonder if it'll come back through the tunnel, or did it come from another place?
No, he actually swam across the creek right there. You know that sewer pipe goes across the creek.
Oh yeah.
He swam across the creek there and then went into a burrow right above that sewer pipe.
So it's actually staying local in here.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And Sylvia I went to tell Sylvia about it. They go, yeah, we saw it go into the animal shed earlier. So I went in there and set off my rat traps. So I set them off so they're.
Oh yeah, so you won't get caught, yeah.
So they can't have. It's like, all right, you got to take the bad with the good.
Yeah.
So.
I was seeing that too. Are you going bowling tomorrow?
I got a birthday party to go to actually. That's right. So no, I got a birthday party to go. I believe it's Friday.
All right. See you later, Thomas. All right. We set forth every kind of lesson. That divine timing right there, you know, like I said, it's a meek. So, and nothing prevents people from believing when guidance comes to them and from seeking the Lord's forgiveness, except their demand to meet the same fate early deniers. Okay, so it's basically saying like, if it basically came to like, if them rats, you feel me, they could get caught in this, you know.
Here it is on the sand, way in the distance. Again. He had just crossed this log, so I was looking for him over here. Then I got in the woods and popped out right here, right back there. And then I ran ahead down to where you had seen it, and sure enough, a guy came down there and then swam across the creek.
Yeah, I thought it was a squirrel at first, then I'm like, hold on, that's a little bit too dark and too bold color to be a squirrel.
Oh.
That's okay, though. So like, it's ain't kind of lesson for people. Like everybody, if I'm giving off a lesson, the only way you could deny a lesson is, if I mean, nothing prevents people from believing that when guidance comes to them. So if you don't believe in guidance, that means you don't want the direction in the first place. And if you see the guidance and you don't take it, you're gonna meet the same fate as the last ones. So if the meek real deal, like, oh, the meek not in no, like, he not no real pest. But say a whole bunch of rats was running around and the rats are like, oh, they're getting caught, then field mice come. Man.
Here it is, I zoomed it in. There it is, pop across the water.
That's tight. Thank you for showing me. Yeah, that just look good too. The guidance, you feel me? Who's stopping you from learning how to drive a car? If they like, come on, get in the car, I'm finna learn how to drive, and if you be like, no, and then you'd be like, I'm gonna just hop in the car by myself and just hit the gas, and like, it shouldn't be that hard. You gonna meet the same fate like everybody else did when they thought they can do the same thing and just hit it. You feel me? That's idle. When people really be like, oh, I can attain what God got as long as I be an idol. And guess what? You got to fool your mind. You got to fool other people in order to even get that. So you're going to meet the same fate denying. You feel what I'm saying? We do not send the messengers except as deliverers of good news and warmers. So the people that real deal, like, that's a messenger, they real deal, like, and like, man, we just deliverers of good news, and we like, we you feel me? We you feel me? We do not send the messengers except as deliverers of good news. Like the people, the vessel, we don't send the vessel like, oh, we building this person up to be like this. No. This person built themselves up, and they believed in the word, and like, man, we delivering you the good news because our morals are like this, and we finna warm your heart so you can get this. But the disbelievers arguing falsehood, being people who disbelieve that, be like, oh, they ain't right. They bring themselves lower in value, so they're not one with the people who are great messengers. They smoking a cigarette, not them. That was a Quran, incense. Divine intervention. Let's see what the smoke. See, I can read the smoke. I ain't gonna be able to read it. But if you can, but I seen Shiva, I see Ray, I see my name in it. Shiva Ray, Chivalry. You know what I'm saying? So, the disbelievers arguing falsehood are hoping to discredit the truth with it and make a mockery of my revelations and warnings, and who does more wrong than those who reminded of their Lord's revelations, turn away from them and forget what their own hands have done. We have certainly cast veils over their heart, leaving them unable to comprehend this Quran, and deafness in the ears. And if you, O Prophet, invite them to true guidance, they will never be rightly guided. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, based off what I read, I'm not inviting you to understand what I'm saying. I'ma just whoever needed, there is right here. Whoever needed, there you go right there. You feel what I'm saying? And if you don't want, you feel me? It say in the Bible, you can deny salvation. You feel me? If you don't want to go to heaven, you can deny it. You feel me? It ain't gonna be like, oh, another place that fits me more. No, you're just not gonna be here anymore. And guess what? That's gonna ruffle a whole bunch of feathers. Like, oh, so you ain't gonna save me from suicide? Cause they probably thinking like, dang, I don't want to be there. Then they gonna look again, and be like, man, I don't want to do none of that work that make me go to there. I'm like, damn, it be like, you know what? Cause the work that you doing is the work that's going, you feel me? Look at the opposite side. I'm telling you to look at the opposite side. That the work that you don't want to do really gonna be the same work ethic that you want to have joy in. Like, you're like, dang, I just want to have fun like this. Well, do this work so you can actually know how to build that fun. And remember when Moses said to the youngest senses, I would never give up until I reach my junction of the two seas, even if I travel for ages. But when it finally reached to the point where the seas meet, they forgot the salted fish and made it its way into the sea, slipping away wondrously. When they had passed further, he said to his assistant, bring us our meal. We have certainly been exhausted by today's journey. He replied, do you remember when we rested by the rock? That is when I forgot the fish. None made me forget to mention this except Satan. And the fish made his way into the sea miraculously. Moses responded, this is exactly what we were looking for. So they returned, retracing their footsteps. Off the rip, I could tell you the highest interpretation. People be like, dang, I forgot. He did just tell us this. He did just tell us he's finna make a divine, you feel me, interpretation. He finna make us see something. I did forget he said that. He said, I'm gonna show you and flip open the Bible. He did it on multiple occasions. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be able to show life in 7 different ways. You'll be able to have 7 ways to be rich. When you start your path to wanting to be successful, first be religiously successful. Once you start your path to be religiously selfless. When you start your path to be religiously successful, you're gonna get 7 ways to be successful. Now, my right thumb on Joshua 10, 11, 12. You feel me? And all the cities of those kings and all the kings Josiah captured and struck them with the edge of the sword, devoting them to destruction, just as Moses, the servant of the Lord, had commanded. You know what I'm saying? So off rip, you saying like if you don't want to learn from the past, guess what? The people, the deliverers, the people who really are trying to warm the people's heart that want to learn and that want to be delivered, you feel me? You gonna feel the wrath if you really getting in the way. We really gonna, our tongue is our sword. We really gonna slice you down, check you down. You feel me? You must be formless to be formed. You must be formless and grounded. That's Kundalini energy. Your reward is your wife. Don't go try to take nobody else's wife. You feel what I'm saying? And most of the time, like me, I got my wife, my Kundalini, she protected. I know how to transverse the universe. She not even in this world for real. She one with me. And if anybody really did try to get to that, like, you feel what I'm saying? She's so accepting, like, oh, babe, I need protection. You feel what I'm saying? She like, I value you. I value what you got. I value what you got going on. And I really want to help you. So she really learned the way I transverse. And I'm looking at the way she transverses. I'm like, oh, yeah, that actually built my formlessness. You feel me? And she like, oh, I already see I can do this. Now I'm grounding her in being formless. So putting that on top. You know what I'm saying? You must have love and acceptance. You must accept love in order to actually put yourself in the foundation of real deal growing light. If you don't want to grow light, you feel what I'm saying? Then we see you as not a loving being. We see you as not accepting. The ones who real deal warm the heart, who real deal move the heat waves of real deal cooking something new, we see you. And you're not going to get, you feel me? You're not going to get put in the foundation of real deal love and acceptance. What love and acceptance real deal trying to give you. And guess what? I'm ready to open y'all intuition. As soon as you say, I love and I accept, the energy that we already built from the words behind love and acceptance, it just gonna be onto you. Cause my crew, we you feel me? I just got done talking to them. You feel me? They love and acceptance. They understand the process and principle of love and acceptance. So as soon as you get in a flow of how can I accept love and how can I be in acceptance to understand what I need to do in order to continue love, sometimes you may need to accept that things are evil so you can actually continue loving and not loving the evil. You hate everything evil. So it won't be in your heart causing perverse instead of transversing. Transversing means make it into new based off the foundation that you just understood. Like a next level. The stairs, a stair to the next story is the value of transversing. If you look to build, love meaning build, look in the Bible. If you're looking to build, know that stairs are transversing. You know what I'm saying? Design your stairs however you want it. Just make sure it's on the guidance of righteous succession. You have 7 ways. 7. Egyptian, you feel what I'm saying? You have 7 ways. Look, you really looking. When you look out perspective, no matter where you look, that 7 is real deal helping you. That's 7. You have 7 ways. 7 mean perspective. You feel me? And that's perspective is really opening. Like, if you really do want to be in the value of what all, you feel me? My crew, they reside in the heart. You feel me? It ain't about the physical. It's about the heart. You feel me? If you want to be in that foundation, I'm not finna sit here and invite you to nothing. If you want, I'm saying, if you want to be in that foundation of what we got going on, understand how to be loving and accept so you can continue loving. Because guess what it's going to do? It's going to hit this part and it's going to hit that part. And then it's going to go up the stairs. You feel me? You going to understand information that you need to increase right here. So I'm going to just give you, you feel me? I'm going to give you synopsis because they really did saying, oh, we can accept the love right now. We can, you feel me? We can push forward into understanding the next build of love. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to teach you like this because it's my trident. We got, start with faith. Must see the faith. To understand that it will build to a peak, to the highest peak in order to build whatever you got going on. And then right here, you have enough space in order to give off somebody else's faith. And not only just, you'll actually be able to give off and actually step on a great foundation. All your fingers can fit right inside your thumb and not go over. Even your thumb, you feel me? Can fit right onto it to go up a next step. So let's look at it like, I'm going to give y'all this one. Perception. enlightenment, and then encouragement. Once you get perspective, no matter what it is, accept the perspective. Love the perspective. Love that is going to grow you. But don't love the actual perception. You feel me? Don't be one with creation. Don't be formed by this world. Discernment also goes in with perception. It falls in with, you feel me? Once you look at perception and understand discernment, you feel me? With a mustard seed of faith, you're going to be like, okay, this is why I need to move at for. You feel me? This is what I need to move to. Oh, I can love this. I can let that build my heart. Oh, that got something going on. Let me see what it's going. All right, I can pick that apart. You feel me? Like eating shrimp. Take the poop out. You feel me? Eat the shrimp. I know y'all can see that. So when you got the shrimp and you took the poop out and you get to cooking it, you feel me? That's real deal discernment. Like, okay, we know evil not supposed to be in there, but I can see the good from it. And I love what I can do to build off with the good, you feel me? The good value of it. Perception. And then you're going to have enlightenment. No matter if you accept the perception that's good or real deal break apart with the discernment to see new enlightenment. And then encouragement. Not only encouraging yourself, but encouraging others. And then making the light to actually encourage, you feel me, others. You know what I'm saying? That's real deal. The spaceship that Tahuti was talking about. Anybody who know how to work this spaceship will be able to defeat the war. You feel me? Well, hey, look up Thoth. Thoth, whoever found out how to, work the ship, work the spaceship. I don't remember where I found it at, but I wasn't looking towards, it says under a pyramid. Under a pyramid, stairs a pyramid. You see me? Like, I really just go off the vibe. They said they'll be able to control the whole universe. But I'm sitting back, I already know how to use that spaceship. I ain't finna just lay back and let somebody else gain knowledge of it. But I already know how to do it. You feel me? It's under the Sphinx. That's what it's saying. So if you really didn't know how to be calm and mighty at the same time, you created the foundation of bouncing. Because I'm not the only one that know how to move the ship. You feel me? I'm real there in the motherboard. Like, I'm real there in it's a motherboard that real there roam around Earth. And the government, they know dang well. They see what I see. They be like, oh, you rich about what you know and about what you see and about what you do to the community. I let the community know, bro. I seen the spaceship that I've been built before I was even, you feel me, real deal, you feel me, dropping nuts on Earth. You feel me? And the people that's with me, the government deem as bad. And I'm looking at them like, nah, y'all just don't know the foundation of building. Y'all don't know, you feel me? Y'all don't know the mustard seed of faith, perception. Y'all don't know the enlightenment, the peak. You can see the peak before you even get to the peak, as long as you have perception. And then the encouragement factor. They be like, oh, you don't see it right now? I encourage you to keep going. Okay? Straight like that. And you feel me? It's about the heart. Because that shit that we in is really a spiritual heart. You feel what I'm saying? This physical, like the alien ship that we in and the vessel that we in, way more beautiful than this. But guess what? It feel like flesh. But guess what? It's straight spirit matter. Straight energy. We touch you, we touch something, it's real deal. It really make a sound. It really make a glowing sound. We vibration that bounce off each other. Real deal light. If something is so bright that it can't, you feel me, that it shine through everything else, the only thing that it can bounce off of is mirrored light to create another spark of light. If I'm looking in the mirror, let me see. If I'm looking in the mirror and I see another perception, and then I get enlightened about the perception that I just seen, and then I encourage myself to keep searching, keep looking on what I can see next. You feel me? That's real deal. Stairway to heaven. Understand? Again, have love and acceptance. Everything that you real deal searching for in life, when you have true at heart, it'll fall back into each other. That's why I say have acceptance, which is also learn how to rebirth. They say, oh, we got to teach death. But since we so strong, since we so mentally with light, the process of teaching people to accept actually created the concept of death and rebirth. Death and rebirth is not a real standard. Only when you moving backwards, that's when death and acceptance, real deal, came into a factor. The first factor before death and acceptance, before death and rebirth. Let me see. I'm gonna just show you that everybody can sit back and be calm sometimes and understand information. Don't be too wise, don't be too right, don't be too foolish. Transverse and perspective. I was hearing it ring with somebody else, so transverse and perspective. How to transverse into the next energy state by using perspective. But if you go lower, you're like, oh, you got to get that off. You got something on you that's making your whole being not of light. You got to go through death. When you see something on your being, you feel me? You got to accept it so you can actually be in the next pattern of receiving, in the next pattern of rebirth. You know what I'm saying? And we can't give you the next part, but since we so enlightened and since we so with you, we're going to make transverse be a twin, we're going to say a twin cousin, not a twin brother, a twin cousin of rebirth. Transverse, the twin cousin of rebirth. In perspective, you feel me? The twin cousin of acceptance. Of what was that other one? Oh yeah, there you go. It was of acceptance. So death, the twin cousin of transverse. Transverse means change it to something new. And then transverse. I say transverse because transmuting the universe. You feel me? That's what I see it as. I don't care what the real definition is. I see it as that, and I'm gonna use it as so. You feel me? Because I'm not gonna be, you feel me, on this flow grounding time. If that's what it mean, then as so it be. Transverse, the twin cousin of death. Perception, the twin cousin of rebirth. Now that's how I want y'all to look at the world. Don't look at it like twin brother, look at it twin cousin. What's the twin cousin to that? Once you understand, like, okay, it ain't too close, but it's close. That open up the value of broad mind spec. Broad mind spec. Aspecting, meaning taking into a view, aspecting your mental, you feel me? Or manifestations. My spect. How to do a muspect, manifest and expect. Be mindful and expect. Not expect something is coming, but like aspect meaning view it. And then once you view it, you don't see it's coming. So like I said again, transversing. How to mentally aspect something. And these words will seem tricky. That's what evil also try to do. These words will seem tricky. But guess what? Once you start to build, it ain't gonna stop. Let me roll some dice real quick. And this, well, I want to warn y'all again. Do not be perverse, because as soon as you be perverse, you would throw your vibration off. And guess what we can do? Like we gonna see perversion. We gonna see perverse. Like anybody who around you in the heart, we gonna see it as you transmuting something. And since I'm really finna move the vibration, like, okay, if you being perverse, we ain't finna look at you no more. Like if you don't want to accept salvation, meaning, you feel me, progressing, you can see something. You can surrender. If your spirit saying surrender, because we really did need you to learn something from here, then surrender. Don't be afraid to surrender, because you always going to get saved with more information than what you had to surrender to. So surrender and get ready for the next value of You feel me? Say, always seeing like, oh, this can transverse to something else. This can transmute to something else. But if you're being real, they're getting took away. And they telling you, oh, it's something that's toxic. Don't fall into no toxics. You feel what I'm saying? That's gonna make your top sick. Like I said, discernment. Learn what to take out and what not to take out. If you know what your vessel going through and you need that, then you need that. But don't be on your own wisdom saying that you need that. Because guess what? Your body gonna tell you. Your intuition gonna tell you. It's gonna build for you. The air's still in here, so it's gonna keep catching fire. But no, a lot of people don't know lighters are meant for incense. That's how you take them out. That's how you put them out. That's how you put out incense. You put it right at the bottom of the glowing thing. We using this smoke. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everything is lawful. Don't mean it's gonna help you. You feel me? Everything is lawful. Everything is lawful. They saying, oh, when you lead into temptation, temptation is for when the Bible is for sick people. So if I keep eating dice, and then they like, hey man, stop eating dice. We done taking them out of you. And then I'm sitting there and I see dice, or I'm ready to go buy. I'm buy some dice so I can buy, and I'm ready to I'm ready to eat it again. Feel me? That's why I say turn from your sins and repent. Like turn from your sins and go to the heaven thought. Ready to go to you know what a penthouse? It got levels. Raising energy. You got to know how to transverse these words. Really to climb up to be in a new temple, a new mindset. You know what I'm saying? Let your mind climb up. Your intuition gonna climb up. Because your imagination gonna see. Your imagination already working. But let your intuition climb up with your, you know what I'm saying? And I got to remind myself that too, so don't feel bad because I'm really there vibing. And since I'm already intuitive and already strong and I already be peeping, I'm like my imagination, like I just gotta, you feel me? I'm saying it being encouraging in you, but my enlightenment, you feel me? What was the first one? It was perception. My perception and my enlightenment working together while I'm encouraging you, I get blessed back. I get blessed with, you feel me? What I was just encouraging you with. I see Amazon Prime, 2 smiles back to back. And it remind me like, oh yeah, like great spirits, great hopes. You feel what I'm saying? So once you transverse, like I said, perception is going to blend in with enlightenment. Enlightenment going to blend in with why to be encouraged. Then go back up, encourage somebody to be enlightened. Why? To see the perspective. And the perspective may be so small. If you ever need to pass information, think of 3 points. Boom, boom, boom. And then think how they will fall back into each other. Before, the intuition will come off the head, you feel me? But me, I'm going to be the only, it's biblical proof that I'm the only light of the universe. So if you need something, just, you feel me? Just put your fingers up like this. And take your time, remember. Because remember, it's a little hand on the clock, it's a big hand, and then the numbers, they obviously show. The small numbers sometimes don't show. Sometimes you got to look real deeper. You got to take a longer look to see the exact second and the exact minute. Everything transverse. This, you feel me? Everything over here is transversal. Everything over here is to transverse you. Look, it's a pink car right there, and it's a red truck. Real deal showing like energy. Real deal being of value. All you gotta do is accept it and love. But use discernment. It's okay to be, I was saying this earlier, being cautious. Caution. Seeing the small details to be caution. Wait, I'm tripping. Caution. Seeing the small details to be caution. I ain't tripping, but I know what I'm doing. Small details to be caution. Conscious. No, I can say be caution. have conscious, and then have, I want to say conclusion. Yeah, conclusion. Be cautious, have conscious, and have conclusion. Meaning, be cautious about everything, have a conscience about everything, so you can actually accept it, so you can actually have a conclusion. The conclusion gonna be short, but it's also gonna be thick, and that's where your wisdom is gonna be based off of. You know. And people might be like, "Oh, why you dumbing things down? Like, why I got the last part of it?" But whole time, you can get a person the last part of a situation, and it's supposed to build back. You feel me? If they own heart congruency, that's a vibration. All vibrations look like this. You feel me? And if you tell them the small detail, if they with the heart vibration, it's gonna build in. But sometimes you gotta encourage somebody to be enlightened to actually get that perception. All this fall back into each other. So I'm gonna take that accountability. I'm gonna show y'all with my actions how to keep words. I'm gonna post more videos to show y'all, like, look, this is effective with all teachings I do. So be caution, have conscious, and you will see the conclusion. Once you get the conclusion, you'll be able to be caution about what's things to be. You feel me? You'll be able to have consciousness about things that need to be corrected or that's already correct. You feel me? That's green. I had a green saying number 1. I ain't gonna short, you feel me? I ain't gonna short nobody, you feel me, value of being, because the Quran said if a prophet invites somebody to be of deliverance, of help, then woe to that prophet, like no to that prophet. I didn't invite, you feel me? I didn't invite the mafia and some hackers to watch me make videos, to watch me, you feel me, speak wisdom. But guess what they do? They do. And guess what they is? They own heart vibration. They morals match mine. So like I was saying earlier, morals, but I wasn't showing y'all this. I was talking with them. But the morals, telepath, you got to know the heart. The heart gonna speak every time. Morals, manifesting. Oh, morals, mindset. Mindset makes morals, mindset, and ethic. There you go. So you got morals, mindset, and ethic. Your morals is going to keep your mindset. It's going to keep your drive. It's going to keep which fall back into encouragement. And then you look at your ethic. How do you paint out your, you feel me, your being? How do you carry yourself? And that ties back into morals. Everything transverses. It all blends in. A tree, a root, like the bottom looks like above. The inside you feel me? The inside controls the outside. It behooves the outside. And we can all say this together because we really sat here and watched him say this. And he got video proof. He was really recording this on, you can say it, on his own. That's the Holy Spirit. Yeah, that's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, she got a phone that he could just send it to just in case that, she not on earth. She with me. She one with me. That's great. All safety. She know how to be of masculine energy because I love and accept. You know what I'm saying? I let her transverse into my energy while I go and protect that vessel. And I really transverse that. And it ain't nothing is what it seems to be. These two eyes on earth will deceive you. You feel me? What is real deal beyond consciousness is real deal beyond consciousness. That's why you got to be enlightenment. You got to have enlightenment. You got to have love and acceptance. That evil people may not be in that view, but since we in this energy, we might as well see it and beat our chest and really say, I conquered that. And I really had open-minded acceptance to it. You feel what I'm saying? And then since we being cautious and conscious about things, and since we know our morals and ethic, and our morals, ethic, and mindset, is sometimes we can't bring a sword. I mean, we can't bring peace to a sword fight. Never. Can't bring peace to a sword fight, man. Oh, I'm supposed to be drawing something for my word. for my light being. My son, Cameron, I be, like I said, I be transversing bodies. Kid you not. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got 3 again. So, I wonder what we got. Let me see what the Quran's saying. Again, I ain't invite none of them. Oh, look at that. But guess what? I accepted them. I loved them and I accepted them. Look, hold on. Y'all can see this? So look at the second one where it say Nisa. My name is Nazir, Nisa. I am a prophet. Look at the bottom right here. Naziat. Isra. Look right below it. Naziat. My name is Nazir. Naziat. Isra. Look above. A Rav. Nazir is the Rav. He's all Rav. He's harsher. A seer. But let's go back up here. Arab iPaw. And the iPaw, it got, you see that little curve? That little curve, that hook, that look like a Maui. You see my name, Nisa. This is a translation of the table. I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on. Look at my hand. Dang, hold on. Let me see. Y'all can see that? So I got stitches at. Dang. Real deal prophet. So boom. All right, but you can see the shine. And then it go all the way into the curve. Let me see something. Real deal, you feel me? Real deal prophet right here in your face. I'm gonna explain how I got that. I ain't gonna count y'all. I don't spare nobody. I don't spare females. I don't spare males. A female had tried me in class when I was in middle school. I ain't punch her. I punched the glass. I hate being tried. I'm the last person to be tried. And if I can't get up with the whoever the nigga is, yeah, I'm finna work your ass in the spirit realm, straight like that. But look right here, 110. I ain't even think about flipping right here, but 110, the ultimate help, and Nazir. I am the ultimate help, as you see. If you go all through here, uplifting the heart. Like ain't nobody above me. Like I can ultimately help each one of these. I could go through each one of these and show you real deal value of, you feel me? Hold on, cause I just seen something. Al mum tahana. Al mum tahana. I'll move to Handa. I'll move to Hannah. I'll move Montana. On Montana. You know, no. The Mafia real deal look like they based on, somebody finna call me, but the Mafia real deal based on, you feel me? 60, the test of faith. How can we test the faith of real deal our loyal clients? That's 3, 2, 1. You feel what I'm saying? This the clear Quran, a thematic English translation of the message of the final revelation. You feel me? So they real deal and yoke for real. And when I say yoke, real deal of growing something new and causing new mornings. You know what I'm saying? All authority, all muck. All authority, 600, all muck. Saying all milk. You feel what I'm saying? When you real deal, I ain't gonna cap. I know how to transverse. I ain't finna just if I don't feel no heart congruency, if I feel any tension in the heart and I don't want to accept it, I don't want to let you in with that because I feel a conscious, I'm not gonna let it in. All the milk, really all milk. I ain't even brushed my teeth yet. This all milk in my mouth. But guess what? It's still feeding the baby, still feeding the cows, ain't it? Yeah, I ain't. Oh well, so so. But you just see me get up, but I'm on that type of time, man. I've been up though, like I woke up at 12 after going to sleep at like, I don't even remember. I don't be looking at the time. It's a al kafarum, al kafaran, al kafi run, or the disbelievers 109, the al kafi run. Them real deal the hackers. They real deal was trying me on something like, I'm like, bruh. Some of them wasn't, some of them was. Say all of me, all of my on. Basically, also sound like online with Allah, Alman. The simplest aid of just watching and saying, hey, look, y'all want to watch this. They don't got to do too much. Just, you feel me, show that this the most views right here on Dark Web, you feel me? They don't got to do too much. That's the simplest help. You feel me? Then the defrauders, all new to Afifin. All new to Afifin. Defrauders. When I was younger, like that's all I'm gonna tell you, like everybody around, they ready to open up, like her name Mama Ashley. My Phoenix. You feel me? That's his mama. She'll ready like, oh, with Al Shams, the son. Phoenix, he ready up, Phoenix bird. My name is Nazir, meaning night star. Right under it, the night. Al-Leo. You feel me? Al-Leo. I'm thinking about going to play basketball after this. But right here, Al Shams, 921. 91. So she really did like, she was like, if you ever want to call somebody a fuck nigga, just say, you fin. Defrauders, Al Afifin. It's saying that they want to mute me. They want to mute Allah. They're really saying Al mute Tafifin. Defrauders, 813. That's what the Florida people doing. Tampa, Florida. It really go down to people who believe in Preston Beckham. And real deal, I'm mocking him like, nigga, that ain't your name. Preston Beckham, real deal. I'm pressing this stone on you. I am the rock. Cause back I am. His whole name ain't, you feel me? Oh yeah, here go the Human Khan and Nas. You feel me? The ultimate help of the Human Khan is me. But 110. They say don't toot your own horn. Well, if I'm oppressed and I'm trying to tell you that I'm the ultimate help, then what's gonna happen next? You're gonna tell me not to be the ultimate help, and I mean, like, the banishment. I don't pass me, but it say the test of faith. It say, oh believers, do not take my enemies and yours as trusted allies. So it basically like don't like I just said, off rip. They saying off rip. Like what he just said, don't look at him and be like, oh, he an enemy from what he's saying. He an enemy because this person look cool, woo. Because the people that y'all deem is cool, really they're the coolest people. Like, we looking down at y'all like, man, that little man right there that y'all think cool, he ain't doing nothing we can. Real talk. And it'd be crazy because that's exactly how it be. Like, oh, they don't think we just got done talking. You feel me? We talking through birds and everything. We way in the sky with it. And it's crazy too. Because I don't even got to say nothing. The ultimate help. The name of God. In the name of God, I'll cover for run. Hold on. The most compassionate, the most merciful. Okay, these just only heeds of what's going to be read. Say when God's help comes and a victory over Mecca is achieved, I'm in Georgia right now, Atlanta, Georgia. This real deal. In the Mecca, they was calling us a slave. What? You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know when God help comes and overcome the victory. Oh yeah, Kendrick Lamar, he in the on shit with us too. And that Mecca, man, they're calling us a slave. We built the railroad. You feel me? We built all that. I really did. Like, me personally right here, my voice will manifest in the flesh. I'm really building a railroad track that everybody need. You feel me? And then guess what they calling us? The government calling me a slave. The government like, oh, he's slaving himself. And like, and guess what? The black people saying I'm a slave too, saying, oh, look what he doing. He's slaving himself. He ain't gonna get paid for none of that ever in his life. And I'm looking at him like, nigga, I see you trying to hold down the button while everybody else is looking at you like, bro, if the Bible say forgive and learn how to forgive and not punish, why is you sitting here trying to punish this man's whole career? And guess what he told me? I'm going to keep it a blunt. He told me, oh, my cousin, I ain't never going to forgive her. And I told him straight up, bro, God ain't going to forgive you. Like, you ain't going to get forgive if you don't forgive. He like, man, yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm one of God's greatest helpers. I'm looking at him like, man, what? I'm sitting here like, nigga, I am. And no, the fuck you aren't. The fuck? When God help comes and victory over Mecca is achieved, and you, O prophet, see the people embracing God's ways in crowds, to glorify the praises of the Lord and seek his forgiveness. For certainly he is forever acceptance of repentance. It's under me, the ultimate helper. And waiting and see, you feel me? And you, O prophet, see the people embracing God's ways in crowds. You really like I'm really talking to myself like you like prophet, break HET. That's on my hand. HET. That mean heaven, love, and care. Prop. When you like prop something up, like, let me see. If I stack these dices up and I put a book on it, you feel me? And I prop or just I put something between the book, I prop it open. I prop up HET, heaven, love, and care. You feel me? That's what a prophet is. Somebody who prop up love. Somebody who really telling the future, this and that. That's not certainly a prophet. The person who know how to build with love, who had transgress. You know what I'm saying? That's transgress. People know how to transgress. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It's humility before honor. If you with love and acceptance, guess what? I see the smallest mustard seed on you. You feel what I'm saying? I see all that. Drop that transgression. Drop all that. Because guess what? I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself like, hey, prophet. In the future, they call me God now. Instead of them calling me a false prophet, and I see you as a true prophet, I'm not going to put no false behind it, so I'm going to call you prophet. But I see in the future, they really calling us as we deserve. God, we really walking through the crowds now. Really being paraded, you feel what I'm saying? They really glad that they was able to rejoice in my value, because they seen who was false and they seen who was real. And they say, Lord, and seek his forgiveness. While you in them crowds and you seeing me, you seeing my glory, and you see the light, and you see how people really did rejoice in my name and catching the Holy Spirit as I walk through. You feel me? Warner. So it's really saying Warner. You feel me? And you got to know how to, you feel me, accept and love. Really take the small things out, like, okay, and accept. Also, oh yeah, that's maturity too. Get hit. Maturity also falls in with mindset. Maturity also comes in with purity and providing. How can you provide something if you're not mature? You know what I'm saying? You don't know exactly what to provide if you're not mature. You may be like, oh, because I used to have a sock man back in Florida. You feel me? Sock man really came through socks. Sock man, I don't need you cooking my burgers. I need some socks though for $5. And I ain't trying to go to the store, because I'm gonna go right by McDonald's. I'm gonna get some. You feel me? I'm gonna mess around and get some socks and something to eat while I'm out there. But I just need some socks right now. I'm just trying to. You feel me? I'm trying to wait to eat. You know what I'm saying? I got $5 socks and they good too. Know how to be mature in your own heart destiny. Say the ultimate helper and the seer. The median chapter was revealed close to the end of the prophet's. The median chapter was revealed close to the end of the prophet's life, instructing him that once his mission is complete and his message is embraced by many, he should be ready to meet his creator. A deterrent example of those who reject his message is given in the next chapter. Y'all can pause it, read it. Woody got to do it. And it's crazy how I'm right next to the disbelievers. I'm going to just read number 5 because y'all should have been open-minded. Nor will you ever worship that I worship. They saying like the information that I have, the only thing they're trying to do is take the wisdom that I got. You will never be able to have it. And when they say I'm going to meet my creator, I'm going to be able to be back in my full power. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll be able to rejoice in it. If no one believe in you, I do. You feel what I'm saying?